turns is a reminder that I'm not out of the clear. And I'm the nightmare.
How's it going, guys? How are you today?
Great.
Yeah, it's been great, man. It's an awesome day so far. Good set, awesome bands playing. It's fucking can't complain,
Is this the first time you've been to Reading and Leeds Festival?
It is.
Yeah.
We were so excited when we got on it. Like, we're just so stoked to be here. It's awesome.
When did you find out you were going to be playing Reading and Leeds? What went through your head when you found out?
We were one of the last bands to get announced, and we'd gotten booked on a couple other festivals in mainland Europe, and but I was telling our manager Ryan, like, we really want to play Reading and Leeds, dude. Like, if we're going to be over there, let's play it. And we were really, really pushing for it, and he was, and then nothing, and then randomly, like, just right months after we got everything else booked, we got an offer to play, and we were...
I mean, this is kind of the crown jewel as far as European festivals go, so to get to the chance to come play it, I mean, it's incredible. It's awesome.
I was going to say, like, I've asked a lot of bands this question. I'm actually quite surprised by it, like how people sort of over in the States have heard of like Reading.
Yeah,
which is it's just a historic thing, man. And I mean, if you're for a musician, it's like, especially being from the U.S., it's kind of like a landmark thing to be able to do. Like, regardless if you're on the main stage or not, it's just, you're in such great company. It's great, man. It's just, it's just a thrill to even be here.
It's like Lollapalooza or something. Like, just these legendary bands played here, and it's just, we're really stoked. I mean, it's totally different. We tell people we're playing Reading and Leeds compared to any other festival we play, and everybody knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're like, it's awesome.
So what did you do with your day off? What did you do with the middle day that you guys are lucky enough to have?
We played a show.
Oh, right. So when I say day off, it's definitely
we played a show. We didn't have anywhere to stay, so our driver slept in the van. We stayed out till last call and drank. Got in the van, slept, drove here, got here at 6 a.m., woke up, loaded our shit up, played. So we didn't have a day off.
That's the opposite of a day off.
Yes, it was definitely not a day off.
So what's the plan for the rest of the day then? Are you hanging around for a bit? Or
we're going to hang out and try to catch some bands, and then today was the last day of our tour, so I think we're going to go into London and hang out, but there's so many good bands playing today. We're going to try to just drink and watch.
I'm off the
bands.
clock now, dude.
Yeah, we're going to cut loose.
I'm a fan at this point. Yeah, I'll be out in the crowd.
So who are you looking forward to seeing?
Man, a lot of great bands. Flatliners, Lucius, I think we're going to go try to catch.
I think the whole of the lockup lineup is pretty sort of incredible.
Awesome.
Now we've got Wilhelm Scream, Flatliners,
Gogol Bordello, Puff, and I mean, it's just it's been cool to be on a stage like that. We know some of those bands a little bit, and it's just such great company, man. Every stage, even if it's not necessarily my style of music, I'm not a huge fan. It's like, it's just awesome, and I mean, I remember being a kid going to festivals and seeing all these people come and just get to experience all this music they love. It's a beautiful thing. It's really cool.
So you guys have just released, and I hope I don't get this wrong, but is it your third full length?
Kind of.
Second, but officially second, but kind of third.
Right.
Yeah.
And sort of what do you think it is about this record then that has started to get you sort of over here and doing this festival?
I feel like it's really just we kind of found our sound. I mean, we toured so much for our first record, and then really getting this new one out was such a battle and a process. And it's great now that it's out. People are really kind of connecting to it, and we're getting a lot more opportunities to get back out there, and people are hearing it in a different way. So it's really been fucking cool.
And the records, it's got sort of quite a dark theme, I suppose. That's one way of putting it, probably the wrong way of putting it.
Nah, but I understand. Kind of.
Do you feel like kind of this and what's happening now is kind of the end of it, like the chapter?
Definitely. I mean, it's. This is almost like a new chapter for us. I mean, when we finally finished the record, it really was like almost like we got something off our chest. It was very therapeutic, and we got it out there. And I mean, like he always says, once a song's out there, it's just a song. It might mean something completely different to somebody else, but we know what it means to us. So, for instance, when we play today and we see it connecting with people, or we have people coming up to us after the shows, even in other languages, and like talking to us about the lyrical content and what the album is about, and it really is. It's really fucking cool.
So yeah, because I was wondering, you know, do you get people to do that? Do you get people who come and sort of say that the album has helped them through kind of the
Yeah,
difficult
we
time?
have been getting some of that, and it's, you know, it's just, you know, once it can mean whatever it means to people,
Yeah.
but you know, and they don't have to relate to the literal stuff we're talking about, but it's, you know, we had the hope of kind of going to a deeper place writing wise and hoping it would connect with people on a deeper level, and it seems to be doing that. And you know, it's like just being over here and actually playing those songs and having people know them and seeing the reaction. It's, you know, it's been incredible. It's like that is a feat in and of itself, to me at least. You know, it's like
I mean, it's definitely not lost on us when we're playing songs that are so personal, and you know, I'm thinking about that time period in our lives that we're singing about, and being so far away from that now. It's pretty amazing.
So you know, you say obviously they're very personal songs. Like, do you find it weird that people are shouting those lyrics back at you? I mean, you know, if that's come from like a real personal place,
it really can be.
It's
I
kind of
mean,
weird.
it can be really weird, and you know, some comments and some press stuff and some it's strange, and it's like, especially for me, I guess. I mean, I've just really tried to keep focused on, like, we have the same vision of what we're trying to do, and we're lucky enough to get to put that out there, and that's just the nature of life. You know, when you put something out there, it's fucking out there.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, music is the main thing that helped us through that period, and I've been and still am that dude in the crowd shouting lyrics at bands. So you know, just if it means something to somebody and they're excited about it, and at the end of the day, like, if we can do something that makes somebody feel a little bit better or whatever, or just, you know, that's the main thing about music. It makes you feel fucking good about life. It makes you feel alive, and like if we can do that for somebody, and that's amazing. And you know, but yes, it is kind of weird sometimes.
Sometimes it can be weird.
I could just imagine me like, why are you singing those words? They're my words.
Yeah. But you know, you gotta let go of that and just take it all in, man. You know, it's music is an amazing thing, and like I said, it's just been incredible to even be back over here and playing these songs. And you know, there was a time we didn't even think this record was going to come out, so it's been really amazing.
Do you guys live in Nashville?
Yeah.
What's it like? Because I imagine country is obviously quite big in Nashville, so I've heard on a grapevine somewhere. I mean, is there like a rock scene in Nashville as well?
There's actually a really big, like, garage rock and indie rock scene that's grown up there in the last few years, and it's kind of turning into a mini LA. So I actually thought it was a lot more fun when it was just shitty country, but that's just me.
It was kind of more fun back then.
It was a lot
We've
more
never
fun.
really
taking over, right?
Yeah.
Hipsters.
It's terrible. I don't like when everybody's cooler than me. I like it way better the other way.
Are there any bands on the kind of the circuit that you've sort of heard of that you think deserve a shout out, or on their way up that you think people should be checking out?
Yeah, there's a million of them, and now I feel like a huge dick because I'm not thinking of any right now off the top of my head.
But it's like option paralysis, isn't it? It's like when you walk into a CD shop and you know you want a CD, and then they're all in front of you. And you don't know which one you want.
Yeah.
Bands that we played with?
Yeah, like bands that he thinks deserve a shout out that people may not have heard of.
Oh, man. I would say I've been listening to the Jenny Owens Young's record this whole tour, and we saw her about a year ago in Nashville, and it's really amazing. I mean, a lot of the bands here that are playing earlier, playing the small stages, I just feel like everybody should check out. I mean, which is a cool thing about this festival. You know, a lot of big festivals, they don't get an opportunity for smaller bands to get heard, and here it's like so many different genres, and people seem more open to listening to music instead of just being some dickhead in the crowd.
Yeah,
like,
there's really,
you know,
there's really a lot. I mean, it's great to see huge headliners and stuff, but there's really a lot of magic happening on the small tents, and it's been kind of cool just to be able to walk around and dig on bands I've never heard of, and I saw a lot of great acts.
I think things like the introducing stage are just amazing.
Yeah,
like just, you know, a little stage in the middle of the
give
festival.
somebody a chance to come do that.
on.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, man, and you know, we've been that band on that stage, so it's like I think it's great, and I would just recommend people try to, you know, walk around and dig on stuff that maybe isn't top 40. And,
no, definitely.
you can see Papa Roach anytime. Like, go watch
Yeah, go
watch
see
a
one of
young
the small
band,
ones. Like,
yeah.
be surprised, but yeah, it's find something new. Well, excellent.
Today I trained it from